It's Week 11 of the National Football League, where we'll see this team's rocket-arm quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's going to be a good one on Thursday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the move left, it's Dillon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll send a tight end in motion. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll get this out wide, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team, nothing.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. And that will be a first down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Slot man in motion left. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Back's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
His kick is good. And his guys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact, does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short, one of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense, they were ready for it, but a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn it to a runner, pick up the 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And now the punting unit will come up. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Going right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. And that will be a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. We'll try to set up the screen to Dillon. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Results in a first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one is good. And the visitors will tie this game up here late in the first half.
That penalty is declined.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach, Jonathan.
Those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire.
Could not ask
one
for
mistake
more from
or
that
one big play
first
could
half.
turn out
All
to be the
even
difference.
as we begin quarter number 3. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed, results in a sack.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff out of the gun. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, Kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Ho-ho! And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll put the tight end Miller in motion. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. He is in. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The PAT, up and good. And the visitors go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Handoff here, up the middle, and the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And his guys will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now this team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. They'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
They're all set to punt this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. First and 10. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick. But when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is up and through. And his guys will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the toss, they'll run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face 2nd down and 7. Running here is Dillon. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They convert with a gain of 15.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back became the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.